So yeah, so y'all probably like, oh man, Five really covering this celebrity gossip. Or, um, man, look, this ratchet shit is hilarious. Okay, so look, I'm indulging it. But some red pill truth bombs in this jump though. And look, I'm only an hour and 46 minutes in, but Jaguar Wright, man, she dropping bombs, yeah. And there's some red pill truth bombs for the fellas. I'm gonna point them out. But yeah, man, let's get it. Oh, and I ain't clout chasing or nothing like that. I'm sharing y'all the whole screen with the chat and everything. So the brother, one of the brothers, he's in an alternative lifestyle, and no shade to him for that. But so obviously the women, they give him the scoop. Family, y'all fellas, y'all gotta check out this chat room. See, that's why I'm letting y'all see this chat room too. The chat room is lit. Now, so his brother Storm Monroe, so y'all can go follow him, if that's what you want to do. Much respect to Storm Monroe. So I'm just letting y'all know that when y'all hear him start talking, y'all gonna already know. But man, look, it's going down in this jump. So
for that. But why is Talib Kweli so obsessed with you?
I mean, he's been obsessed with me.
Did he want you?
Of course. We had a whole affair. I was gonna leave my husband and deal with him.
She had a whole affair with Kweli. She was gonna leave her husband to be with him. Now, family, fellas, look, I'm gonna be dropping red pill truth bombs, but and then we're gonna be, we're gonna ride with this, and it's entertaining. But I just want y'all to understand something, fellas. And of course, this is not indicative of all women, but fellas, man, female nature, family, is hypergamy, capriciousness, and insatiable. And they're insatiable, bro. By and large, they're insatiable. Now, Jaguar Wright, very talented sister. I would never take that away from her. And she has her level on the sexual market value. But you gotta think, family. She's been in the hip hop industry for years, and she's the women in the hip hop industry. They are the women, the models. I'll say models. Those are top tier sexual market value women. Those women look good, family. And she ran through the industry on the escapade, and she's not nowhere near on their level as far as sexual market value. That's not nothing against her. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. I want y'all to understand that, fellas. I just want y'all to just remember that.
And then Tina Farris from The Roots got jealous, called my ex-husband, told him that Talib had been in my room all night long and that he needed to come and get his wife. My ex-husband took my business card, booked himself a first-class ticket.
She's admitting to the affair. I mean, obviously, it's not unknown, but look, she real cavalier about it,
Okay.
From Philly to Chicago, came straight to the House of Blues because we were doing an OK Player tour. If you look at my EPK, you'll see the show. It'll say House of Blues Chicago. And the first thing that I say when I open it up is, yo, I had a really fucked up ass day. And usually that means I'm going to have a great night on stage. I really had a fucked up ass day. My ex-husband showed up. Talib came into my dressing room. He's here. He's here. Oh my God, he's here. Oh my God, what is he going to do to me? What is he going to do? I was like, he's a whole fucking bitch. Nigga, punch him in his mouth. Oh my God. Oh my God. Huh?
He was that scared?
Yeah. And I'm like, nigga, if you don't fucking just knock that nigga the fuck out and get out of my face, I got to get ready for the show. He want to run all over the House of Blues, telling everybody, oh my God, Jack husband's going to kill me. My ex-husband running around looking like Daffy Duck and shit, waddling. Where's Talib? Where's Talib? Like, you won't do anything, nigga. I knocked your ass out before I left home. And it was just so disappointing. Like, I gotta get divorced. He's gonna use adultery against me. I'm probably gonna have to kick out a little bit of cash, and you ain't man enough to fight.
Right.
Nigga,
Family. Fellas, look. Fellas, don't be fighting over no women, bruh. In 2020, bruh. I mean, you don't fight over women at all, no matter what year it is. But fellas, first of all, if you marrying women in the United States of America, you whatever. But dog, don't be fighting over no women, bro. I mean, listen to Jaguar Wright, bro. That shit that her marriage would do, whoever he was, that ain't mean nothing to her. Listen to her. Whatever happened in the marriage, she threw it all out the window. But instead of getting divorced, she's betraying him behind his back. She thinks it's a joke. She disrespecting him. He's the B word and all that. But, you know, okay.
get the fuck out of here. And that was it for me and him. Like, how can I respect you?
You can't.
If you can't fight for me, number one, I understand. Well, that's your husband. You wasn't worried about that last night when you was fucking me.
Fight. Oh man, boy, I'm getting red pill gold, Holmes.
So why does it matter today?
Exactly.
Be a man. You want it so bad, go get it.
Was he any good? How was the sex?
Oh God.
Honestly, his best friend Juju was a lot better.
Damn.
His best friend.
I mean, I'm gonna say that because a few years later, the night at that party with the schmata.
Look at this. Look at the chat, family. And see, my family. This type of shit get females smoke. This type of shit get females and men smoke. Females and males. Real shit. I know of instances in the past. Shit like this got motherfuckers smoke. Real talk.
That's it.
And she's just talking about it like it's, you know. And Jaguar Wright is no Jaguar. I'm not even going to rate her as far as attractiveness, but Jaguar, bruh.
Same night, his best friend Juju was there. But I didn't know Juju was his best friend.
Okay.
Of course not.
He was just some guy named Juju. And me and him was dancing and we had a connection and it was great. And he never once said to me that he was Talib Kweli's best friend.
Okay.
So me and Juju was hot and heavy for like a good 4 months. And he would come down to Jersey. I would get a hotel like 10 minutes away from my house so he had to bump into my husband.
Dang. You smashed
good.
She was cheating on her husband with Talib and Talib's best friend. And it's just nothing to her.
Jag, you smashed her homie. Jag, you smashed her.
But I didn't know he was the homie. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how I found out?
Tell us.
That morning, it was a Sunday morning. He had come down for the weekend. He got a hotel. I had to sing Take Me Out to the Ball game in the 7th inning at the Phillies game. And so I was going to leave him at the hotel, go run to the stadium, do the gig, do the thing. Uncle Kenny Gamble had a box, say my hellos, and leave and go back to the hotel. Right. And so he saw me and he said, Jag, I got something to tell you before you go. And I'm like, what, Juju? And he was like, I know Talib. And I'm like, well, everybody knows Talib. That's no big deal. He says, no, like, that's my best friend. And I'm like, what? And he was like, yeah. I said, well, why the fuck didn't you tell me? He was like, because you probably wouldn't have fucked with me if I did. I said, I absolutely wouldn't have fucked with you.
Right.
If you did. So why didn't you tell me?
I don't believe it. I don't believe that if he had told her she wouldn't have messed with him. I don't believe it. She just too cavalier and just telling the story. Like, I don't believe it. Plus, I know female nature, fellas. I'm red pill, fella. I know how these females roll, bro.
We've been seeing each other for 3 weeks. We all up underneath each other. And you've been knowing this and keeping this. How can I ever trust you? And he was like, look, I'm going to tell you everything because I want you to trust me. So he began to tell me the story of how that night Talib told him to kick it with me to see if I would go for him.
Oh,
wow.
Smart man.
And once once I went for him, Talib was like, we'll see if she'll go out with you. So then once he and I started seeing each other serious, he was like, yo, is this getting serious between you and Jag? Juju told me. And he was like, yeah, I fucks with her like that. And she fucks with me. And he was like, bet you can't make her come more than I did. He actually made that fucking bet. They put $1 amount on it. I think it was like $5,000.
Damn.
And he confessed it to me.
They just passed her around, family. Talib was smart for that.
Right before I had to go and sing at the stadium at the Phillies game. Shout out to the Phillies.
Now that's some WAP right there. They betting on that. Now, Cardi, that's some WAP. All right, go right.
So Juju was like, when I got back from the stadium, I'm like, yo, we need to talk. So we went to dinner and we talked. And he was like, I'll understand if you don't want to see me no more. And I'm like, you know what? You told me the truth. You told me everything. He was like, yeah. I was like, well, then let's give it a shot. Because I fucks with you like that. And we tried to make it work for a few months. But I'm not going to lie. Every time I saw him, all I could think to myself is if you could keep that from me for weeks while you're intimate with me,
yes,
you know, while you see me opening up my heart to you and fucking with you, and you know that you and this nigga got this divisive ass playing in the background, and y'all just playing me for shits and giggles. And he said the only reason he took the bet was because he needed the money. He had asked Talib to borrow the money like a couple months before, and Talib wouldn't do it, but Talib was willing to bet it.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean? So I cut Juju a check for $5,000.
Okay. We're going to ask her about Erica next, y'all. We're going to ask.
But she had a whole husband the whole time. Man. Oh, man. Boy, oh, boy.
Wow. They straight.
And so the last time I saw Juju, we were staying at, I had a gig in New York, and then I was flying out of JFK because I had a show in Amsterdam, and I was going to be working in Europe for a couple of months. So he stayed the night with me in my hotel and saw me off to my shuttle. He wanted to go to the airport with me, but I didn't want to be seen with him in public because I'm not mushy.
Right. Wow. Damn,
I'm not mushy. So yeah, that was the last time I saw Juju, and we fell out of touch after that. I think he just got the point. I think that night I told him, as much as I dig you and I'm falling in love with you, it's very complicated for me because I'm never going to be able to trust you. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to get past it, but every time I see you, I was like, and then you still friends with this nigga. I was like, you're still friends with him. Yeah. And he was like, well, if you want me to cut off the friendship, I was like, no, that's your boy. Oh, my God. Was all bad.
I don't believe none of that. I don't believe that he said, oh, do you want me to cut off the friendship for you? Man, that's female narcissism, bro. Like, she just told us that him and Kweli basically set her up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on there. Oh, God. Okay. Red pill, fellas. Pay attention.
It's always going to be bad. You know, let's just see how things play out when I get back in the country. And we never spoke again.
Okay.
But
probably
what I can say, huh?
Probably for the best.
Probably, no, definitely for the best. But the truth is, I wish he hadn't been Talib's friend. Because it was like right at the time when I knew I had to get out of my marriage because my ex-husband had messed with my meds. And I
got to say this too. There's another another red pill, principle in red pill. Monkey branching. Majority of women, fellas, they monkey branch, meaning they don't let one phallus go without grabbing on another one. You dig? Majority of them. And the better they look, the more likely they are to monkey branch. And she was just monkey branching. She was triple clutching. She had her husband phallus in one hand, then Talib phallus, then his best friend phallus, and she don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun and games to her. Because a lot of women, fellas, are adult children. They're not worried about the consequences. They're not even thinking about consequences. They're going off their emotions. However you make them feel, however your homeboy, the nigga down the street, dude from up there, youngin' on Instagram, it's all about how they feel. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Indeed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a bad time. Like I was in a coma in my own house. He didn't even
Sorry to hear that.
take me to the hospital. He ain't call a doctor or nothing.
Dang.
I think he was just waiting for me to die.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, he had upped the insurance policy to $2 million.
Dang.
And in the case of accidental death, it doubles. So I guess he was trying to cash out.
He was trying to catch. Wow. Okay. Well, damn, you've been through a
So
lot.
Juju came into my life. Yeah, well, that's what niggas do when they chase bitches with money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I mean, I can believe that one. I can kind of agree with that. But another thing though, fellas, and I'm not taking nothing away from the sister and what she went through, but women play victim, fellas. I gotta understand it. I mean, most women, bro, if you let them tell it, every relationship that they've been in, their ex, their baby father, their second, third, every relationship they've been in, it's all the dude's fault. They ain't do nothing wrong. I mean, at least she's honest enough to say that she was triple clutching. But majority of women you meet them, the first couple conversations you have, you start questioning them about, what happened with this? What happened with that? Why you not with your baby father? Why you divorced? Why you this and that? It's always the dude's fault because they not in a position where nobody is making them be accountable for their actions. And that's what the red pill is about. Red pill is about understanding female nature, number one. And it's about, if you're going to deal with women, because, we pretty much got to, if you heterosexual, you got to, unless you're going to be a monk. You got to hold women accountable. You know what I'm saying? So all that constant victim stuff, you got to shut that down. You know what I'm saying? Because when you let women play victim all the time, that's what makes you be a simp. That's what makes you be a simp. You're a simp when you don't hold women accountable. That's what makes you a simp.
That's why I elected to live cash poor.
Okay.
See, nobody will ever know how much money I have. And to be honest with you, I don't even know how much money I have. I don't deal with money like most people deal with money.
Okay.
But what I can say is I've never needed anything. I've never gone without. And when I came home from jail homeless with no clothes, because they treated my whole life like the Crenshaw swap meet. All my clothes was gone. All my shoes was gone. All my memorabilia was stolen. Like I still had certain pieces that I wore from Unplugged that I kept as memorabilia. All of that was stolen. My jersey that the Phillies gave me with my name Jaguar on it and my team number was 215. They stole that.
Okay.
So I check on eBay to see if any of that stuff pops up. I mean, I'm not going to do an O.J. Simpson and try to steal it back, but I will buy my shit back.
Right. Yeah.
I'll buy my shit back.
That's too much.
Jealousy is a bitch. People been jealous of me my whole fucking life. I don't even know why. You know what I mean? I don't, because to be me, all that I am is difficult. It takes a lot.
Hey, thank you, Johnson.
So it's like, why do you want, they all say they want your life, but y'all couldn't handle this shit. You couldn't handle it.
They couldn't.
If this shit was easy, everybody would do it.
True. Let me ask you this, because speaking of rough life.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Juju. I wish you weren't Talib's friend.
Speaking of that,
he's so gorgeous. He's tall. He's about 6'3.5". He looks like T.I., but tall. That's
Oh,
why I
God.
went for him.
Oh, and I want to let y'all know this. If y'all look at the chat, Shawty Murray right now, her husband was in the back a couple about 20, 30 minutes ago. I guess he dipped off or whatever. But she's married. So, I mean, you know, I don't know him, but blue pills.
Oh,
I'm
God.
like T.I., but tall T.I. with a baller's body.
T.I., who was actually 5'6", not 5'9", which I ain't heard that from me. Okay, I got to ask you about Mary J. Blige.
What about the hoe?
Why y'all don't like each other?
Fuck that bitch.
Uh,
She got on my page earlier today and created a fake Instagram page that said Jaguar Wright's crack pipe. What you need to smoke when your life has gone down the drain or some shit. I screenshotted it. I'm gonna text it to you.
Damn.
And the page had 2 followers. And the first post was a magazine cover of her, and then the second post was like one of my angry faces that they use on Instagram. I got the post. I'll send it to you. It wasn't nobody but that goofy ass bitch, her or her fucking sister, goofball Latanya. Fuck you, Latanya, you goofy bitch. I'll fuck your ass up for real. I don't give no fuck if you from Yonkers, bitch. I'm from Richard Allen. We can get it. Just like we could have got it when y'all asked me to come and sing at that Vibe magazine celebration where Mary J. Blige was so busy sucking Beyonce left titty that she forgot to thank everybody for honoring her. How the fuck do you forget? How the fuck are you so dick sucking on another motherfucking artist that you don't even acknowledge yourself at a shit that Vibe magazine throw for you where you was being acknowledged? I came to perform for you. Music Soul Child came to perform for you. And when I came to perform, you and Latanya gonna sit there in the front, mean mugging me. The only thing them bitches didn't do was go like this. That's the only thing them bitches didn't do.
Damn.
Why would you invite me to sing in a ceremony honoring?
It's an old saying. Never try to understand women. Women understand women, and they hate each other. And it's an old saying. I'm not saying it's true. That's an old saying. Go ask your father or your grandfather. Go ask an old man like that's in his 60s or 70s. Just ask him, has he heard that?
You just so you can sit there and grit on me. What I should have did was rushed off that motherfucking stage and whoop they fucking asses right there. But see, Vibe magazine, see that would have been.
All right, I'm Coach Strosco, and I teamed up with Band to surprise my basketball team.
Would have been bad for my career.
Damn.
So people asked me if I was going to take a picture with Mary, and I was like, no, I don't like standing next to trash.
Damn.
I've never been the type to and the thing that, so let me tell you about this. I was a big Mary J. Blige fan.
Okay.
Like I had What's the 411 before everybody. I worked for the labels. So I got clean copies of all albums like 2 months before they came out.
I love her.
Wow. Okay.
I turned so many people onto her. And
thank you, sir.
And people will be like, oh, Faith is better. Faith is better. I'm like, yeah, but Mary got that heart, yo. Mary got that thing. You can hear the pain in her voice is real.
Yeah,
she the modern day Billie Holiday, I would say. And I was such a great supporter until I went to MCA Records for a meeting with.
Yeah, that's one thing about Mary J. Blige. That's why I love her. She did go on a little coon escapade a couple years ago, but I love her. When you hear Mary sing, you know that shit coming from the heart. She done been through that shit. And she's from the trenches.
With Hank Shockley, and he told me, yeah, we don't need another Mary J. Blige at the label. Matter of fact, nobody's gonna sign you as long as Mary J. Blige is hot.
Wow.
That's tough.
And I'm like, but I don't do what she do. I do something different. They said, yeah, it's too close.
It's really not though.
I know it's not, but that's what they tell themselves. Hank Shockley, fuck you, bitch. I hope you fucking blow your brains out like, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Jesus, forgive me taking North Philly out my mouth.
Oh my God.
Some people saying they knew something was off with Mary. I always wonder why she couldn't keep a man either.
The bitch can't read.
She
ain't
still
get a
ain't learned.
GED since she was 36.
But she know how to read now, right?
This is some ratchet. This is ratchet. You know, this ain't even my type. I don't really review content like this. This is ratchet, but hey, 149,000 views, and this jump just aired. I mean, you know, it's a hot topic, but it's red pill bombs all through this.
Hey,
I don't fucking know. It took 36 years to get a GED.
Oh.
She was bragging about it in one of them interviews, I think in Vibe magazine, talking about, yeah, I might have just got my GED, but I wear $35,000 boots. Bitch, how do your boots got a higher IQ than you?
Maybe she dyslexic, Jag.
I'm dyslexic.
Maybe she got a disability.
She do. It's called dumb bitchness.
Hey, family, somebody in the chat said that explains the Hillary Clinton commercial. That's what I was thinking about, yo, because I never forgot that. I was so blown when Murray did that. Oh, my God. And then before she did that, she did a crispy chicken commercial. Oh, a song. Oh, my God. I was just like, no, what? They paid her $5 million, though, so. But, oh, God.
That's why you paying Kendu, ho. Paying Kendu is your karma.
$30K a month.
Now you gotta work your ass off to pay your pimp.
$30K a month. And
you keep getting on my page, I'm gonna call a lawyer. You gonna pay me too for defamation of character, because I ain't no fucking crackhead like you are.
Damn, Josh, y'all see that broad that just put something in the chat? Oh my God.
Everybody knows you're a crackhead, Mary. That's why you came up with that page talking about Jaguar's crack pipe. You don't want me to talk about what the fuck happened to you at Death Row, bitch.
Tell us, please.
Video taped to you at Death Row, bitch. You shouldn't have been smoking crack that night. You shouldn't have got so high that night that you ain't know what them niggas was doing to you in the live room, Mary.
Oh, no.
They ran a train on Mary?
Good, Mary.
Oh, no.
Suge set you up good, Mary. Fuck you, hoe. You know, fuck. I understand you traumatized. I understand you don't want to go back to Yonkers. I understand you don't want to be a Project Hood rat. But if that's not what you want to be, why do you fucking have Project Hood rat ways?
I can't co-sign this. I mean, I'm going to let it ride out, but that got too low vibration for me. I didn't like that.
Been releasing the same fucking single trying to convince people that you're happy for 10 years. Get a new subject. You hire writers. They can't think of anything else. Maybe they can talk about your relationship with your mother or your sister. I don't know. Maybe they can write a family reunion.
It's all good though, because the energy that you put out in the universe will come back to you. So she outing people or whatever. You want to out her ass.
Decisive shit, and you done behind so many female artists back. The way you fucked over Faith because you was jealous. You fucked over a lot of people, Mary. It's not our fault that Puff picked you up because you had no talent and you fit his plan. It's not Real Singer's fault. He found your ass in a mall at a talent.
What you mean she had no talent? American low. She watched
talent show singing bad. And said, I'm gonna make that bitch a star and prove to these motherfuckers you don't need talent to run a record label. You were his prototype, bitch. That's why he had you running around the streets looking for every rapper possible to bring back to him. You were a procurer. And that nigga ain't helping you pay Kendu, is he?
He is not.
Puff got a whole lot of money. Puff could have easily said, yo, Kendu, back up off my girl. Let me write you this check for $15 million. Let Mary live.
Yeah.
But Puff didn't do that for you, bitch. Instead, you was at the BET Awards dancing for your fucking life, looking tired than a motherfucker with your lifetime achievement. What is the lifetime achievement for? Longest running fucking monkey in the goddamn carnival. That's the only thing you achieve. Is that you still being ran by these niggas 25 years, 30 years later. If they loved you so much, they would have cut Kendu a check.
That is
Maybe
true.
you missed that part while you was smoking crack, bitch.
Woo!
I ain't never smoked crack a day in my life.
She doing the most.
And I'm not going to sit up here and say crack is whack. I'm going to tell you why I'll never smoke crack a day in my life. Because I grew up with drug dealers. I grew up with children in my neighborhood whose parents were crackheads.
Yeah.
My father was a drug and alcoholics counselor my entire life. He used to sweat out heroin addicts in our basement.
Yeah, that's why I ain't never sold that shit. That's why I was never with that shit. I watched crack destroy. Man, crack did a motherfucking number.
I would bring the suit.
Ooh.
The reason why I never became a full-on drug addict, heroin and all of that, is because I already knew where that shit ended.
Yeah, you seen it for yourself. Yeah.
Why the fuck would I pick up a crack rock when I seen my brother smack the shit out of a bitch for trying to sell her 2-year-old daughter for sex so he would fucking bankroll her for the money?
Wow.
Why would anything that make a nigga do that?
True.
I don't want to take the chance of liking it.
Wait a minute. Did Diddy hit it? Did Diddy hit Mary? Did he hit it? Take that.
Everybody hit Mary from what I heard, allegedly. She was the uptown bicycle.
Tupac did too?
I don't think so. Pac was very Pac had good taste.
Hold
I can
on.
believe that.
Mary's really not good taste.
I can believe that.
After KC, she was ruined. I guess that's how she ended up with Kendu.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, KC did a number on Murray. Whatever he did to her, or whatever she did to him. But yeah, I remember that because I remember my older sister. I mean, that's how I would hear all Murray stuff. My older sister be playing all that Murray and Vogue and all that. But yeah, KC did a number on Murray. I remember just seeing how her music changed. I mean, KC did a number on Murray. I don't know. She did something to him or he did something to her, but she.
KC ruined her.
Yeah.
She was never the same after him. She was
never the same. I would never forget that.
All right.
I mean, it was if you are a hip hop or R&B connoisseur like me, you seen it in the music. You seen the difference. Like KC this man, KC man, whatever happened between them.
It's funny, like when I think about
Basically, KC red pilled Mary J. Blige in the 90s, Holmes. For real. But why can't he say that? Because she went and got married. She went and met her ex-husband. Was married to him for a bunch of years or whatever. But yeah, man. Yeah.
what that relationship looked like back then in the 90s.
That's tough.
And they made such great music together. Like they had perfect chemistry. I think it was just all the drugs and alcohol that fucked them up. They was kind of like Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's awful. Yeah.
Their relationship mirrored that relationship.
Yeah.
That's a train wreck.
Well, she's a train wreck.
They're two drug addicts.
Damn. Mary gonna go back into hiding after this.
I don't give no fuck. She needs to stay in hiding. Or get a proper acting coach. She gotta work. She gotta pay Kendu.
Why did Mary never have kids?
I don't know. Maybe she had the same problem Jill had.
Oh.
What problem did Jill have?
Bruh. Hey, my man Storm, bruh. Hey, fellas. This is why look. This ain't no red pill principle. Well, I'll put it like this. Fellas, women who hang around homosexual men, especially if they flaming. But he don't look, I mean, I can't really say maybe he is flaming, but women who hang around overtly homosexual men, first of all, number one, and this is without a shadow of a doubt, those are those are ran through women, bro. Those women have had those women have opened their legs for so many men that their brains are pathological because of microchimerism. Number two, homosexual men usually don't hold these women accountable. Well, they'll call them out like, yeah, they'll call them a B quick as a mug, like, oh, I done heard homosexual women put their girlfriends on blast, like in front of dudes or whatever when they get mad, but by and large, they don't hold them women accountable. Like, female can have a man, whole man at home. She go roll with her homosexual male friend or whatever, and she'll go open her legs for another dude. And he be the one that drop her off. And he ain't going, he ain't gonna say, man, don't do that. That's some fucked up, that's betrayal. He'll ride with her. And that's real. But don't ever date a woman who hangs out with a homosexual man. Ever.
A scarred cervix and uterus from all them venereal diseases.
Oh, she going,
damn,
and she going in.
Would abortions be included in that too?
I mean, I'm sure, but I've never heard a story about Mary J. Blige ever being pregnant.
Okay.
I've never even heard a story about it, not even a whiff of a rumor.
Damn.
Not even in Yonkers.
Now, see, I'm questioning this from a legal standpoint, because, well, one thing I do know, well, in DC and in Maryland, a person can't sue you for defamation unless what they're saying is not true. If it's true, my lawyer told me this. If it's true, then they can't sue you. If it's not true, then someone can sue you for defamation, because this is borderline defamation. If this is serious, she talked about her medical. But I'm trying to get through it because I ain't really with all of this gossip stuff. I mean, it's entertaining, but it's getting ratchet.
I'm just fine.
Yeah, she's just fine, all right. She just fine. You know what fine stands for?
What? Oh my God, I'm so scared.
Freaked out, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. She's all those things.
That's almost every woman in America.
Damn.
Because, bitch, don't nobody want your spot. Your spot ain't hot.
Allegedly. Damn.
Yeah, allegedly she's fine.
So you telling me that Mary over here burning like Usher?
Oh,
I mean, with the niggas that she fuck with, how could she not?
Y'all
if half the niggas that she fuck with got the same strain of herpes that Usher got, how the fuck she was fucking them and miss it with all them drugs and all of that alcohol? I'm sure when motherfuckers start getting high and reckless like that, and they got a bunch of money around, they fucking unprotected.
They're doing it.
Yeah. I told them 80% of the industry has herpes. Am I right?
I'd say the number's higher than that.
I would
90. Yep.
Yeah. Because you also have to account for all of the rapes.
Rapes?
All it takes is one male entertainer with herpes to force himself on 3 or 4 women during an outbreak. If they are sexually active before they have their first whatever and it pop up on them and they pass it off to somebody,
I would never be insensitive to females who get raped, but I don't believe dudes in the industry is raping women, bro. I don't believe that. They got that bad, bro. You don't need to rape no female, bro. You don't need to rape no female now. Like, that's asinine. These women are easy as shit, bro. Like, for real easy, bro. And you ain't even gotta have a big bag, bro. You can have a couple thousand, bro, and a whip and a place and nice shoes. You don't have to rape no female, bro. These industry dudes got bags, Holmes. Real money, bro. I don't believe it.
Can't save the world if you're killing it.
You see my nails?
Lil
I got
Wayne.
my nails done.
We seen
and
that
they glow in the dark.
We seen
By
that
the
tape.
way, these lips are brought to you by Sex Face. This is
Oh.
Killer by Imani Rose. Sex Face on the Insta.
The nails, fellas. The nails is something that a lot of blue pills miss. Even some, well, nah, if you red pill, you ain't gonna miss that. The nails, fellas, them nails, colorful, extravagant, long, sharp. Man, it's stylies out. This junk that got the nails, but them Jones will slice your motherfucking skin. Them Jones sharp like a witch. But all the nails, bro, that's guaranteed. The nails, bro, that's a guaranteed roller, bro. That's it, fellas. Listen to me, fellas. Those nails, bro, are a guaranteed roller, bro. Get no question.
Instagram, Imani Rose. My new
Shout
brilliant baby. I love her.
Shout
you
out.
know, you two need to talk.
Really? Okay.
She the future queen of Houston, I'm telling you.
Who?
Okay.
She's gonna be the Madonna, the Black Madonna of Houston.
Who you say?
She got it. She got that thing. You need to talk to her. Actually,
said,
I
I
gotta
believe
fly
it.
her up here.
Because she know talent.
So when I
Okay.
do,
Amani
we'll
Rose,
get on the phone and we'll have a little video chat and we'll start there.
Nice.
You're gonna love
Okay.
her. You're gonna
All right.
love her. She is millennial madness and it's
If she
amazing.
said, I believe. Oh, she a millennial?
She
Oh, that
gives
means
me
she a
so much
thot.
energy. Like I look at her and she's like, you know, a niece or a little sister. And I'm like, God, if I ever.
If she a millennial, she a thot. Family. I did some research. I can pull it up. I'm not going to, but I did some research. In the United States of America, I thought the merge rate amongst Generation X and millennials, this is all races. I thought it was like 30-something%. Nigga, it's 18%. 18% of American, the entire American population, bro. Not just black, not white. Nigga, 18% of the entire American population, bro, is married. As of 2019. Bro, these broads are going, home. Going, bro.
Ever have a daughter before it's all too late. I hope she turns out just like you.
Oh wow, that's really sweet. That's really sweet.
She's
That's
really sweet and super talented.
Is she on
And
your
she
IG?
saved my life with this lipstick bull. Whew.
Well, it looks great. Hold up. Before we forget, what's up with you and Erykah Badu?
Fuck that bitch.
Not. She better not. I love Erykah. And you know, these are celebrities. I don't know them personally. And I know, man, look, we know Erykah Badu is, you know, she got 3 baby fathers. I mean, but I love her. She better not. But yeah, I want to say this too. Fellas, this is the game. This is the dating game in 2020 and moving forward. This is the whole relationship dynamic in America. Okay? I'm going to sum it up right here. The females between 18, this is how they're going in 2020. Because they got one of these, fellas. They got one of these. So they got, if they look good, if you deal with the type of women I deal with, they look good. If they look good, they got 20, 30 dudes who got more than you or got equal to you and are blue pill as hell, will not hold them accountable, and she will replace you with them, one of them in a heartbeat. Just off this. This the game they playing. The game they playing is find a blue pill simp that got money, that's handsome, that you know, he probably ain't gonna really have no street cred. A lot of blue pills don't really, maybe it's possible, but I mean they looking for that, and he got some swag, you know. They looking for him to validate them, meaning wife them, okay? But they're duplicitous. So they want the blue pill to wife him, right? And they want him to be handsome, money, and all that. and they'll make concessions based on certain things. But once the blue pill wifes them, or they set it up for the blue pill to wife them, you know, they go back to, or they really never stop, but sometimes they slow down, but then they go back to just being rollers. They go back to opening their legs for everybody, or everybody that they like. And they'll do this while they're in a relationship with the blue pill. That's why they choose the blue pill, because the blue pill don't hold them accountable, make excuses. The blue pill gonna put them on a pedestal, never go through their phone, you know what I'm saying, marry them, help them take care of kids by other niggas. Like that's blue pill shit. And if they're smart enough, or if they're smart enough and they're attractive enough, they can probably secure that blue pill for a long time. But the red pill is out. The red pill is out. And the red pill is spreading like wildfire. So the game is getting a little bit more challenging for them. But this is the dating game in 2020. Make no question. Everything I said is 100% facts. There's 85% of women in the United States of America, bro. Bro, I can prove it with numbers, with deductive reasoning, and I can show you. They saying it out their own mouths.
She dead. I killed her in her own backyard. And she needs to take Andre 3000 draws out her yard so he can go about his life and stop wandering around here playing the flute. That shit is insane.
What?
I knew she put roots on him.
Wandering around Dallas looking like a homeless person playing the flute. I want to find him so I can just hug him and tell him,
what?
I bind you of all false and negative spirits. Like, I just want to run up on him with a whole bucket of sage and dragon's blood and just let the smoke just run over him like a forest fire.
No.
Yeah,
I think she put roots on him.
Yeah, he needs something to break the hex.
Oh, Erykah Badu did a number on some dudes. Oh man, hey sir. Erykah Badu, bruh. Erykah Badu. First of all, Erykah Badu got that wagon. She dragging that wagon, bro. And that wagon, bro. She got 3 baby fathers, bro. She dragging that wagon. Erykah Badu is, man, she did something to homes. I mean, I've been to that, but I don't believe that I don't even know if she practiced the voodoo, but I don't believe that. I mean, Andre 3000 got that bag, don't he? And he got the bag. I don't know. But Erykah Badu, man, hey, look. Erykah Badu is one of those females, bro, that I think she practices tantra, sex magic. Because remember that video she did when she was in that, when she was like this big ass cup or this tub, and it was like, remember that shit? Man, Erykah Badu was some other shit.
If he wants it to be broken, but yeah, he needs to break the hex.
What's up is he came back here for 7. That, he's such a committed father.
Yeah.
He's such a committed father, and I know what it's like because I sat in jail for my son. So maybe he's sitting in jail for his. I don't know. But he's an amazing man. He's an amazing talent. None of her quicks and her tricks.